All right, the next thing we are going to assemble is going to be the two faces here. We're going to use these body blocks to assemble to the faces. We're going to get rid of the top right now. We're going to be gluing to the bottom first and then to the top. So the way that these are going to work is you're going to have the body block stuff. Everything will be labeled body block. And then you're going to have neck joint sides. Everything will be labeled neck joint sides. So just a word on how these are assembled. The body block back, you put the body block middle, two of them, in like this, okay? And they're gonna go like the short, there's like on this one there's a shorter part and a longer part. The shorter part is going to go closest to where you're closest to the other edge. You can test this by going to the inside bottom, the one that looks like this, and just putting it in there. If it fits, it'll fit, otherwise it won't, okay? So that goes there, and then you do an inside, a body block inside, and another body block inside, and then this entire thing is gonna be glued on here. Okay, we don't need to glue this itself, that's fine. The way that the neck's assembled, you take the neck joint sides and these, and you put the little slot in like this, in like this. And again, none of this has to be glued. And then these slide in like that, like that. So I'm gonna leave that assembled. Okay, whoops, as best I can. And this goes on the opposite side, okay? And I want you to note that there's like a little space here. This part goes on the bottom. It does not go like this. If you put it like this, it's gonna ruin the entire ukulele. It goes like that. So I'm gonna keep that assembled there. I have my wood glue. I'm gonna only put wood glue in these gaps right now. And again, I can be generous with this, right? Put some wood glue in there. And you need 2 clamps for this, because we're just clamping right now the 2 faces here. And we get the real support when we clamp the sides. Obviously, this is a bit to clamp, so you do need bar clamps. And again, I'm working quickly. You know, I'm not in too much of a rush, but again, with wood glue, we always got to be careful. So, gonna go like that. All right, got all my glue on. I'm gonna start with the inside bottom. So the inside bottom is going to take the body block, okay? It's the one that has, you'll see it, it's at the big rounded edge, okay? So body block assembly time. I'm assembling the notch closest and putting body block sides on. And this is gonna be a little bit of a challenge. You kind of have to hold this. This is one of the harder assemblies. So I'm gonna go like that. And I'm gonna just, as best I can, get in there. Okay. Looking, you know, tapping with a hammer probably doesn't hurt. Okay. That's good. Time for the neck assembly now. Neck assembly's going in. Again, lining it up is all of the battle. Okay. All right. Again, doesn't hurt to tap. I'm just gonna space that out and move that back a little. All right. Now I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna put some glue on these. Again, quick but generous. And the hardest part for this one is going to be like lining up the notches and ensuring that everything is where it is. And again, because we're working with the wood glue, we got to be kind of quick. So I'm going to turn this around, and we're just trying to kind of line up as best we can. So I'm going to turn this. Okay, that one. Again, you may not get it perfect right away. So, kind of helps to look at it from the side. Okay. Okay, and it helps to get like one side. Like I'm gonna tap this, see if I can't get one side down. And even that I'm having issues with. So let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna try the other side. So again, this is a hard part. Okay, I think I just, nope. Okay, so I just got the front one down. That is the hardest part. I'm gonna clamp this one immediately because it's a bit of a challenge and I don't want it to come up now. So I'm clamping this. All right, now all I need to do is get this back one down. So this is gonna take some, you're gonna have to like push with your fingers to line it up. And it might take some spacing. So yeah, it looks like that's the issue. Okay, that's there. Looks like this one needs to be spaced a little bit. See if I can't hammer that down. All right, we're good. So you can see that was a little bit of trouble. It got me nervous. So there we go. 2 clamps, boom. And again, now I can kind of clean up my edges, like a stick or something. Again, you want to avoid excess glue when you can. Clean that up. So the main thing for this one is really hand aligning those holes in there. So far, that was probably the hardest I've worked to glue and clamp stuff in the assembly. So, but don't get nervous. You have some time before the glue sets, but it is a quick operation in the end. Again, I'm getting rid of any excess glue. That might be trouble later on. We also don't want any excess glue, simply probably because it messes with acoustics.